Hola, muy buenas, aquí seguimos con The Witcher, con Crazy Dave.
Muy buenas Darks, aquí estamos en otro capítulo de The Witcher, que hoy vamos a hacer la posesión, ¿verdad Dark?
Sí, vamos a realizar estas misiones que nos dijo que hiciéramos el Jar para ayudar a sus hijos. A ver si ayudándoles podemos ser los causantes de que estos sean los próximos reyes.
¿O no?
¿O no? Pero bueno, creo que si no las haces, dejarán de ser los reyes, ¿eh? Y lo serán otras personas.
Los otros Jarls, ¿no?
Sí, los hijos de los otros.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, yeah.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Ceres. Heard she stayed here.
On Crate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
I say something wrong?
You must forgive the Jarl. Hasn't been feeling well of late.
Is he sick? He didn't seem quite right during Kroch's feast, but...
Forgive me. I must go to him.
Where's Ceres? I've got to find her.
I don't know. Ask around.
Great.
Bien, pues ahora tenemos que preguntar por Ceres en la aldea, la tenemos que encontrar, que es la hija del Jarl.
Sí, la pelirroja aquella que le ganamos en la carrera.
Sí, la carrera aquella estúpida. A ver qué problema tiene.
Yo creo que será algún problema sexual o de menstruación.
Greetings.
Ha! Nary a soul for months. Then one day guests from afar start dropping like rain in springtime. You weary traveller? Hungry?
Looking for Ceres, Jarl on Crate's daughter.
Ah, you've found her. Or near to. Lass was just here.
Know where she might have gone?
Took an interest in our Jarl. Asked about his childhood. So I told her to see Bergthora and Eirik.
Who are Bergthora and Eirik?
Years ago, Eirik was close with the old Jarl. Was the Jarl that helped him win Bergthora's hand. They lived toward the east end of the village.
Take care.
Bless you. And my blessings to Ceres when you see her.
Bien. Nos dice que tenemos que hablar con más gente de aquí del pueblo. El pueblo este de mierda.
Todos son iguales.
Sí.
Sorry to interrupt.
You need something? Come, let's have a pint and a chat.
Thanks, but I'm short on time. Looking for a girl named Ceres.
Crach on Crate's daughter. She was here, but I've not seen her away.
Take care.
Can you toss an axe? Me brother can.
Greetings. I'm looking for someone.
Lucky chap you are then. Truth be told, I'm taken, but village is brimming with lovely girls.
Did you say lovely girls? Where? Maybe one would be willing to show me around the island.
Well, there's Vea, lovely one, Cooper's daughter. Though, nah, she's got teeth like fishhooks. Now Deborah, there's a fine lass, teeth bang on straight. Though there is a growth under her right eye. Maya's got a right dreamy face, if not for that bit of bone rot on her right foot. Ah, nuts. Now I give it a think, well, none of these lasses are really appealing.
I'm looking for Ceres.
The skinny thing? Lovely doe eyes, true, and she's from an honourable house. But the lass is gaunt as a sapling.
I don't know where she is, and her father...
Ugh, tell Crack to calm down. No Skellige lass can perish in her own isles. All right, she was here a few hours. Went to find me man Irek. Needed to talk, she said. They should be on the beach, t'other side of the isle.
Thanks. Take care.
Good luck searching.
Round the left! Now!
Esta, aunque sea una misión secundaria, se ve bastante bien elaborada.
Sí, no como las principales, como ya tenemos bien dicho. ¿Por qué siempre salen sumergidos, tío?
No lo sé, pero son los bichos que más odio. El caballo.
Ya ves, y luego las boiras.
No me molestan tanto, me molestan más los malditos sumergidos y...
Fucking mudabra! Swimming like gulls around the waist heap. I be sure we showed them.
We? Seem to remember you sitting on that rock crying for help.
But if not for me warning, you'd be herring bait about now.
Thanks for your help. Did it once, maybe you can do it again.
Well, we'll have to think about it. Busy the day me fishing got nets to mend. No time to fight monsters.
It's not drowners this time. It's Ceres. I'm looking for her.
Aye, fine-looking girl. Can tell right away she's from a good clan. Left her sitting right here when I sailed out to bring in the morning catch.
Any idea why she came here? She say what she was after or just admire the scenery?
She asked about our Jarl and his family.
She say where she was headed?
Wouldn't tell a stranger, but we did risk our hides together. Went to Udaldric's old family home. Yonder on the hill.
Thanks. Farewell.
Nos han dicho que vayamos a una casa abandonada. Esto la verdad cada vez pinta mejor, ¿eh?
Hombre, las vistas son bonitas. Ya no.
La casa esta. ¿Cómo que tenemos que registrar aquí? Y habrán fantasmas.
No sé. Lo que me he dado cuenta que hay como charcos negros.
Sí, goteras de charcos negros. Es un poco raro.
LOL.
Lo mismo es incendiario, ¿eh? Tiramos Igni aquí y se peta.
Uf. Ya ves.
Hay un horno. Y varias puertas. Y en el sótano seguro que hay algo. Que nos tendremos que enfrentar, ya verás.
Pues era el objetivo. Sí, como bien dices, era el objetivo de la misión. Oh, una cuna.
Sí.
Ceres.
Hostias.
Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Udalric. The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on. Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Udalric.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have if I'd only found the sword.
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Udalric's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalric.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalric and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalric. but his father gave Brockvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear, or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions. But I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now. Powerfully so. And it could have something to do with that sword.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods. I think not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brockvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. That something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Vale, a ver, es como teníamos que bajar al sótano. Ahora tenemos que encontrar la espada Brockvar. No sé para qué, pero bueno.
Yo qué sé, estos de Skellige están locos.
Que será en el sótano, seguro.
A lo mejor tendrán ahí un sumergido de estos pepinos, o yo qué sé. Bueno, estando en la montaña, ¿qué habrá?
Pues no sé, yo espero encontrarme algo nuevo.
Un vampiro, ¿no? Un supremo, ¿era?
Buah, ojalá. Estoy chorreando por eso. En cuanto lo vea, chorrearé.
¿Oyes aquí las voces estas?
Sí. No un cague.
De momento esta misión me está acojonando bastante en comparación a otra. Coño.
¿Has visto? ¿Qué es eso,
Joder.
tío?
What is this about?
Parece un fauno.
Es un demonio,
Ah, hostia.
Eso es un demonio, tío.
Vale, es que le he visto así las pintas de fauno.
Vale. Esto va a ser como la película de Exorcista.
Hostia, es verdad. ¿Nos vomitará el tío o qué?
Ah, claro, por algo se llama Posesión. Tiene que ser un demonio.
Yo quiero ver cómo gira la cabeza.
So, did you find the sword?
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then.
Hostia,
You
tío.
and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
Esto me recuerda al Dragon Age.
Well, I heard you fell out over something.
Que había una
or
misión también de
someone.
Posesión que estaba
Talking
guapísima.
about that story with
De
Yennefer.
un niño.
Long time
¿En
ago,
cuál de
that.
ellos? Que hay unos cuantos de
In fact,
Dragon
that was
Age.
before
El
Croc
primero
met
de
the
todos,
woman
el
who'd be your
Origins.
mother.
Ese juego lo sacaron por partes.
Things were never cut in
A ver,
half
estaba el Origins y el Awakening.
Bueno, pero eso es la expansión.
Dunno.
Bueno,
Maybe
pues si querías el juego
'cause I've
completo,
never
ya sabes
chosen comfort in
cómo
these
somos nosotros con los
common
DLCs.
quiet.
Pero es como este. O sea, empezaron por el Origins y luego fueron sacando DLCs que, por cierto, el Awakening es muy bueno. Se compara con el Stones, el Geralt of Stones de este.
Pues yo me quedé con el primero, me rayé un poco. Llegué al final, dije, bah, no puedo, a la mierda.
Muy bueno ese juego, la verdad.
Pues sí, era muy interesante.
El que fue un poco petardo fue el segundo. El segundo sí que no me gustó, que sí que ni siquiera me lo llegué a pasar, se lo pasó solo Hardy. Y el Inquisition, que es un juegazo. El Inquisition volvieron otra vez a las raíces.
Sí, eso es una obra maestra, ya sea gráficamente y de jugabilidad.
Y la historia está muy bien,
También.
muy bien seguida, y incluso puedes poner las decisiones de los anteriores.
Eso mola, que espero que lo vayan haciendo en futuros juegos. En más juegos, quiero decir.
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded
that the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher, Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
That caught a turn.
Vale, entonces ahora tenemos que coger la espada que hemos cogido en el sótano y colocarla cerca de los huesos de Aki. Esto está aquí en la playa. Tiene que estar en el agua.
Sí, donde se hundió el barco.
Eso.
Bueno, se ahogó el hermano también. ¿Y si la espada nos la quedamos y la vendemos en plan gitano? Ah, no, mierda, que es
objeto de
un
misión.
ítem. Sí, lo he mirado ahora con la ansia viva. Es un ítem de misión. ¡Mierda!
Oh, tío, ¿cómo? Es que... fangosos y... sumergidos...
salvados, lo que coño sea.
Sí, es que lo rompo, tío. Sí, tengo un asco.
Ya ves. Y encima que los ves con esa cara de... que agonizan.
Que además no les puedes bloquear. Solo sirve de esquivar.
Bueno, ya alguna contra he hecho. Es difícil, pues las puedes hacer.
Tienes que hacerlo en el momento exacto, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Me parece que contra estos no, ¿eh?
Yo lo he hecho. Doy fe de ello.
Vale. Y como no, nos dicen también que hay un tesoro que buscar.
Y como no, sirenas.
Sirenas, pero ya lo dije, ¿no? En estado humano.
No lo sé.
Sí.
No lo sé. A ver, yo te digo que por lo menos en mi pantalla me aparece la versión horripilante.
Pues a mí no, tío. Son mujeres. Bueno,
pues a mí no me salen rubias, ¿eh?
Sí que son rubias o morenas, no sé, pero son mujeres. Mira, lo voy a enseñar ahora.
¡Hostia! Que se vuelven puteras, tío. Bueno, pues ya lo veré en el vídeo cómo son las sirenas.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and throne.
I never knew a man as brave.
Why'd you do it?
What is this?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams. At times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come. Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work, in theory. Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
What's this other way?
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Well, maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just... expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. And what about the other method?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skellige, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
What can I say?
So, shall we try tricking it first?
Yeah, let's.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
Meet you there. Got something to tend to on the way.
Fine. See you.
Vale, que tenemos que registrar la casa, ¿verdad? A ver si encontramos la manera de orientar a Him, que es el demonio este.
Him. No sé, esto no me... Para nosotros, los de habla hispana, es muy difícil.
Yo le llamaré Him y ya está.
Him.
O el demonio, que también... Eso tiene una pinta de demonio que no veas.
Child's cradle. Looks old.
O de Nazgûl.
Must have been Udalric's knackers. And?
An
Sí, aquí había una cuna,
Must have belonged to
Tiene que ser del
Udalric.
bebé. Claro, porque aquí vivía anteriormente.
Sí, que luego se fue por los remordimientos que tenía por la muerte de su hermano.
Exacto.
up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Over there! She's running to the old house!
Grab her!
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
Sarah's had a plan, but we'll do it my way.
I'll deal with you later. Let's go.
The hind won't leave on its own. This isn't over!
Just made yourself an enemy.
I'd have made no such thing if you'd only trusted me.
And tossed an infant in the oven? I don't think so.
The babe would have been fine. Round back the oven there's another door. I'd have pulled the child out before the flames could even warm him. The Higham would have thought you'd kill the tyke. It would have abandoned Udalric. I'd have showed it the babe then, safe and sound. It would have had to go.
Not a bad scheme. Just risky. I'd rather do it the Witcher's way. Let me talk to Udalric. I'll explain what you wanted, what happened here. What Ceres did, don't hold it against her. She wanted to help, banish the voices that haunt you.
Help! Casting my babe in an oven!
Things'll calm down. You'll talk, figure it out. She had the best intentions. Important you know that.
Yet she did not win your trust.
'Cause I decided to solve this the Witcher's way. I know what haunts you, whispers in your ear, commands you to hurt yourself. It's neither the gods nor your brother.
But I hear it. Clear as a bell. The voice speaks.
The voice is that of a Higham. The creature feeds on the guilt you feel for not helping Aki. Good news is we can defeat it.
And the bad?
We gotta survive a night in its lair. Your old house.
No. That'll end badly. It can't end well. I can feel it.
Get yourself together. If we're to stand a chance, you need to be strong. You need to be a Skellige.
I am a Skellige.
We need to prepare the house first. Light some torches in the main room. Make sure they illuminate every nook and cranny.
And then?
Then you just need to show up. I'll take care of the rest.
Fear not, Jarl. We'll tend to everything. You should rest in the interim. Witcher, there's an old shed beside the house. It was used for storing tools and such. You might find torches there.
Thanks.
A ver, Dave, era normal. Yo no podía tirar al niño ahí en el horno.
Bueno, yo tengo una sorpresa preparada que lo verán los Darks al final del vídeo.
Ok. Vale, pues en mi partida tengo que coger las antorchas. Y ahora pues me tengo que enfrentar al Him seguramente.
Pero ya has oído de que era muy peligroso para Onpic.
Ya, pero bueno, es que, a ver. Lo del niño no me ha gustado un pelo, ¿vale? Que ella dice que no le hubiera pasado nada, pero...
Yo confío en las pelirrojas. No sé, tienen un algo que me dice que confíe.
me gusta la animación, ¿eh? De poner ahí las antorchas, es un poco triste.
Joder, mira que para encenderlas estaba curradísimo.
Sí, pero para ponerlas no. Vale, el momento que vamos a mirar a qué débil es el HIM. Por lunar, el aceite para espectros y Igni. Vale. Pues venga, preparémonos. Que esta batalla seguro que va a ser difícil. Aunque ya veis que llego a nivel 23. Vale. Y polvo lunar. Pues venga.
So, ready?
A Skellige's always ready. To defeat his foes, or fall in battle trying.
Only one to fall today will be the Heim.
Need I prepare? What will happen?
I'll light the torches in the main room. That and your presence will enrage the Heim eventually. It'll show. That'll be my chance to hurt it.
And me? What am I to do?
Just hold out. It'll whisper to you, tell you to do things. Could be more intense than usual. Definitely won't try to kill you, though.
I'll keep it together. I'll try.
That's great. But if it's not enough, if the Heim starts to get to you, I'll use a sign that'll calm you down.
So be it. Shall we start?
Let's start. Think pleasant thoughts. Don't let the Heim drag you into guilt. And pray to your gods I'm not wrong.
Vale, ahora encenderlas para hacer el ritual. Encendemos las antorchas y en teoría nos tendría que salir el demonio.
Es un poco satánico, ¿no? Este ritual.
Un poquito. Pero me gusta. ¡Hostia! Sí, sí. Es alto, ¿eh? Es un bicho.
¿En serio?
Es un bicho gordo.
Cuidado.
Es un boss. Takage. A ver si le hace daño Igni, seguro que le hará daño también el fuego. Polvo lunar, yo se lo tiraré, sí, pero no me gusta demasiado porque también nos prohíbe entonces que nosotros usemos magias.
Cierto.
Muy importante ponerle para que no se le vaya la olla Axia. Lo he hecho ahí. Vamos quedando. Me estoy quemando, tío. Vamos.
The Heim's gone. I can't see it.
I saw it sink into the ground.
Into the ground? Must have weakened it enough so it hid deep within its lair, in the guts of the house. Listen carefully. I gotta go downstairs, finish off the Heim before it regenerates. Don't move.
Ah, sabía yo que al final tendríamos que ir al sótano, ¿eh? Y seguro que se la ha rellenado toda la vida. Es tan típico esto. Lo malo es que ya voy con bastante toxicidad. Ah, bueno, no. Bien. Está a mitad de vida. Quitamos muchísima. Es que estas armas que llevo son muy buenas. Todas armas mejoradas de vida. Y encima con runas. Ya estás. Bien. Ha estado bien esta misión, ¿eh? Ha estado muy bien. Es de estas secundarias que dices, ole.
Ya que son más profundas que las principales.
Algunas sí.
It's over.
Over?
I killed the Heim. You're free. Let's get out of here.
Well?
It worked.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You're disoriented, but don't worry, it'll pass.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rock?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Thought we already discussed that.
We did. Farewell, Witcher. Favorable winds and following seas to you.
To you too. So long.
Bien, pues aquí iríamos dejando el vídeo. Antes, tenemos que decir que os quedéis después de esto, ya que veréis lo que ha hecho Dave en la partida.
Cierto, porque es una decisión bastante interesante que a lo mejor os sorprende.
Venga pues. Hasta el siguiente.
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Over there! She's running to the old house!
Grab her!
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Aki!
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.